Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have another accountability video for you guys. Last year, one of the videos I made was of the 5 perfumes I wanted to use up in 2022. Well, this year I'm gonna go ahead and roll that tradition forward, and once again I picked out 5 more perfumes that I wanted to use up out of my perfume collection. So I do have a rather large perfume collection. I do have over 300 bottles of perfume. I know, you guys are probably thinking, well, show us, let's see, do a collection video. I'm not happy with my storage right now. That's something I want to work on this year. If I reach my storage goal for perfume of how I want my perfume to be stored, I will absolutely do a collection video. But nonetheless, I want to hold myself accountable to use up some more perfume this year. So like I said, I went through my collection to pick out 5 bottles. I actually ended up with 7 bottles to share with you guys. A little bit intimidated. I did manage to use up 13 bottles last year, but a lot of those were partial bottles. These bottles are almost all full. So let's jump in and get started. The first one I have here, this is a partial. I would definitely say that this is probably 60% full. This is a Victoria's Secret fragrance. This is XO Victoria. This was like my OG date night perfume that I would wear out with my husband when we first started dating. I literally kept this in the glove box of his car, and anytime we went out, I would pull this out and I would spray this on. So this definitely has some memories attached to it. I did go ahead and take notes so I could go over scent notes with you guys. So when it comes to XO Victoria, the top notes are apple and citruses. Middle notes are rose and orchid. Base notes, ivy and woody notes. I absolutely love and adore this perfume. I have backups of it in my collection because I love this perfume. This one has been sitting on my shelf for about 5 years, so I figured now's the time to go ahead, use it up, and migrate it out of my collection. The next one I have here is a big bottle, and this is Daisy Marc Jacobs Oh So Fresh Days. And part of the reason I want to go ahead and migrate this out of my collection is because, like I said, it's a big bottle. This takes up a lot of space, especially with that decorative cap. I do have some other Daisy fragrances that have the big caps on them. This is one of my least favorites. I wouldn't say that I strongly dislike it, but I'm not 100% in love with it. So I want to go ahead and focus on using this one up. That way I can migrate it out and either make room for something else or just have room in my collection, period. So the scent notes on this one, the top notes are white peach, middle notes are orchard blossom, and base notes are peach. Personally, peach just doesn't really play too well on my skin, so it's time to use this up and work through it. I've already made quite the dent in it because this is the scent I started out with in January. This was a full bottle. Now we have probably about 70% left of that fragrance. The next one, I've literally only sprayed this twice. I sprayed it the day I got it, and then I sprayed it today when I pulled it for this video. This is a Chanel fragrance. This is not my favorite Chanel fragrance. My favorite Chanel fragrance is Chanel Eau Tendre. It is just an easy reach, truly beautiful, youthful Chanel fragrance. This too is on the youthful side if you're looking for another Chanel to play around with, but Coco Mademoiselle number 5 is just a little bit too mature for you. I would definitely recommend this one. This is Chanel Chance Eau Vive. I did get the big bottle because I ended up getting this at Ulta. I used some rewards, so I literally paid nothing for this. The scent description on this one, let's go ahead and refer to these notes, is the top notes are blood orange and grapefruit. So this one is heavier on the citruses. The middle notes are jasmine and white musk. I love jasmine. I love white musk scents. And the base notes are vetiver, cedar, and iris. I have a feeling that after I use this one up, I may have a little regret that I ended up using it up, but that's not to say that I can't repurchase it down the road. but this is a fragrance that I do want to use up in 2023. The next one I have here is Lancome Idol, or Idol, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I do have a larger bottle of this. When this first came out, I fell in love with this. I have not liked any of the flankers. I have recently fallen out of love with it, but I think what it is that this is a very seasonal fragrance for me. This is a fragrance that I have to be wearing in the winter time. I went ahead and I used this a little bit in January. I'm hoping to maybe finish it up this month in February. As you guys can see, the bottle is about 60% full. These caps never fail to break. Scent notes on Lancome Idol are pear and bergamot, as well as pink pepper in the top notes. The middle notes are rose and jasmine. The base notes are white musk, vanilla, patchouli, and cedar. I feel like that rose and vanilla really are pretty predominant on me, and that's why I like this for a winter scent, because those are just not scent notes that I'm really that favorable towards. So yeah, I want to use this one up. I want to use my large bottle up. Probably won't get to that this year, the large bottle, but I don't think this is going to be a perfume I end up incorporating back into my collection. You guys will definitely see a final review in 2024 when I let you know if I use this up or not. So then I have Burberry Her here. And I was on the fence of if I wanted to add this, and I had to. I bought this perfume because I had Ulta rewards, because I had a coupon, and I just don't love it. And I don't know why I don't love it. The scent notes seem okay. So the top notes on Burberry Her are strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, blackcurrant, mandarin, orange, and lemon. This one had a lot of notes in it. Middle notes are violet, jasmine. Base notes are musk, vanilla, cashmere, woody notes, oak moss, amber, and patchouli. When I spray this on me, yes, I get that raspberry note in there, and that raspberry note lingers around, and then it goes into a cedar note. So I get a woody raspberry note, and it just does not jive with my chemistry. Want to focus on using this one up and migrating it out of my collection. So another scent that I wanted to pay some attention to, I bought this as soon as it came out. It was all the hype last year, and I feel like Prada Paradox was the one that got a lot of the hype, but when this came out, and honestly it might have came out the year before last, this is Jimmy Choo I Want You. I love this bottle, absolutely beautiful, and I just have not given this enough attention. I feel like I want to spend some time with this year. I want to go ahead and use it up, see if it's a perfume that I would want to possibly repurchase and keep in my collection, or if it's just a fragrance that might not be for me. So the scent description on this one, top notes are peach. Like I said, peach just doesn't play well with my skin. Mandarin orange. The middle notes, jasmine and red lily, and base notes are vanilla. So very similar notes a little bit to Daisy Days with that peach in it. Like I said, I think that peach just doesn't play well for me. So then I have one more perfume to show you guys. And I'm just going to call this an honorable mention because literally next use, this is probably going to be gone. This is a perfume I cannot live without. If I had to pick one signature scent for my scent collection, it would be this. If I had to wear only one perfume, it would be this. This is Way, and this is Melrose Place. Do you see how much is left in there? I have 2 backup bottles of this. I cannot live without this. Hands down, my favorite perfume. Not even niche, not designer or anything. This is made by a hair care brand. And I love this. I am not a fan of rose fragrances, but this is rose done right. I get so many compliments on this, especially from my one aunt. She used to love Chloe on me, but now whenever I wear this, she'll be like, Heather Lynn, I need that perfume. That smells so beautiful. It smells like roses. And yes, it smells like roses, but this is roses done right. So scent description on this one is top notes are champagne, lychee, red berries, and pink pepper. The middle notes are peony, rose, freesia, bergamot, and jasmine. The base notes are white musk, cedar, sandalwood, and amber. So like I said, honorable mention because you know I'm going to use this perfume up in 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye everyone.